A 26-year-old woman reached Swargate bus station in Pune early Tuesday morning. She wanted to travel to Fulton, a city over 100 kilometers away from Pune. But little did she know that her travel plan was going to turn into a nightmare. When she reached the bus depot early in the morning, she was looking for a bus to Fulton. At the same time, a man, who has now been identified as Dattatreya Gade, was roaming in the area. He noticed she was alone. Acting helpful, he told her, "Sister, that bus in the depot is going to Fulton." In reality, the bus was going nowhere at that time. It was an empty bus parked inside the depot. But trusting the man, she got on. Gade followed. As she entered the empty bus, he forcefully raped her. After the assault, he threatened to kill her if she told anyone. Scared and helpless, she stayed silent. Only later, while on another bus to Fulton, did she gather the courage to tell one of her friends. The police were then informed. Remember, the Swargate depot is one of the largest MSRTC bus stations in the state. Buses to all major cities in Maharashtra run from this depot. Moreover, ironically, the bus depot is situated right next to the Swargate police station. Despite this, a woman was raped inside a bus, without anyone batting an eye, without anyone even noticing. This raises serious questions. How did this happen in a public place? Where was the security? How safe are women really in our cities? And who is responsible for this utter breakdown of law and order? These are some of the questions I shall raise in today's Honest Take. Hello, my name is Tejas and you're watching Lokmat Times. Shivshahi buses are a semi-luxury bus service operated by the Maharashtra State Road Transport Corporation (MSRTC). These buses have dark tinted glasses and curtains on the windows, making it difficult to see inside during the day and nearly impossible in the dark. Moreover, the bus belongs to the Solapur depot and routinely operates on the Pune-Solapur route. It was parked overnight at Swargate and its driver and conductor were in the resting room in the rear of the depot. The accused, Dattatreya Gade, took advantage of that to execute a heinous crime. What is more shocking is that nobody among the MSRTC and Swargate depot authorities realized that such a horrific incident had taken place on their premises. It was only after the victim's family reached out to the police that they called the Swargate bus depot and informed them about the incident. A woman is raped in the middle of a bustling city, in probably the most populated public place, inside a parked bus. Who is responsible? The first question that arises is, what was the bus depot's security doing? According to reports, there were 23 security guards working at the Swargate bus depot. 23. And yet, none of them spotted Gade taking the woman into a bus and forcing himself on her. For now, all 23 guards are suspended. Simple, isn't it? But should the complete blame be pinned on the security guards? Have a look at this. There was a post of IGP and Chief Vigilance Officer MSRTC till 2022. The post was transferred to the Joint CP of Navi Mumbai. Why? Did MSRTC not need a senior police official looking after its security? Now take a look at the current provision. On the MSRTC site, you can see that there is a post of Security and Vigilance Department Head. At number 4, Mr. Nandakumar Shivajirao Kolarkar is mentioned as the officer handling this post. But the interesting part is, this is an additional charge given to him. So what is his primary job? Look at number 6. The same Mr. Kolarkar is actually a general manager of mechanical engineering. An engineer has been given the additional charge of security. When there is no seriousness at the top about security, do we expect the security guards to take their job seriously? Of course, none of the top officers, whether the depot manager of Swargate bus stand or the security and vigilance head, will face any music for this unfortunate incident. Do they have no accountability? Now let's come to the police. Have a look at this picture. The Swargate bus stand is right next to the Swargate police station. A woman was raped early in the morning in close proximity to a police station in the second largest city of Maharashtra. We don't have to tell you about the recent law and order situation in Pune. In such a scenario, were there no patrolling teams making sure that no untoward incidents happen? Moreover, the accused, Dattatreya Gade, is a habitual offender. The man has a dozen cases of theft, robbery and chain snatching registered against him in Pune and the adjoining Ahilyanagar district. Gade was on bail since 2019 for one of these offences. As recently as 2024, a theft case was registered against Gade. Such a hardened criminal enters a bus depot and rapes a woman inside a bus. What was the police department doing? Amidst all this, all hell has broken loose in Maharashtra politics. The opposition is targeting the government, and rightly so, for the deteriorating law and order in the state. Meanwhile, those in government are promising strict actions, some even calling for the accused to be hanged, while also trying to defend their position. Among those trying to defend, Rupali Chakankar, the head of the Maharashtra Women's Commission, tops the list. Look at what Ms. Chakankar said. Here is an English translation. I have also seen the CCTV footage myself. The young woman was talking to the accused for some time, and he misled her, lied to her, took her to the bus and raped her. The girl was seen on CCTV talking to him for some time, but it is very important to be careful when talking to strangers. The government system and the investigation cell are there to help, and they should have been contacted. Unfortunately, the girl trusted the stranger, and this serious and painful incident happened later. The police have formed 8 investigation teams, and they have been investigating all this since yesterday. The accused will be arrested soon. However, my appeal is that young girls and women should not trust strangers while moving in public life. They should take help from authorities and take care of themselves. Wild animals roam among the herds of people. Their number is increasing day by day. We should be vigilant. Basically, she is saying that the victim should have been careful and not talk to a stranger for help. Instead, she should have contacted the authorities. Rupali Chakankar ma'am, why would she seek help from a stranger if there was anyone present from the authorities? In our recent video on the KIIT suicide of Nepali student, we had spoken about the rape problem in our country. 4 women are raped every hour in India, and yet no heads roll over such horrific statistic. Every time there is a rape, there is outrage. Rape, outrage, rape, outrage, rape, outrage. It feels like being stuck in a vicious cycle with no solution in sight. When people who are paid with taxpayers' money to protect us from criminals like Dattatreya Gade ignore their jobs, who do we turn to? Who do the women of Maharashtra turn to? I will leave you with this question to ponder upon. That's all for today. Keep watching Lokmat Times.